That right now?
That's what they.
Are we gonna get
show
some
him a
Kung
picture
Lao?
then.
Are we gonna get some Kung
There
Lao?
he is.
Wow, it's a good
All right,
thing we
so
had that ready.
we're probably gonna get Jax next because
apparently that's what
they were the main
everybody-
focus
that's what
of like
everybody's saying.
Derek's not even looking at
the
chat,
old
he
school
just
versus
knows.
new school, or like
Let's talk about him.
past
I have
and
great
present.
ears.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're probably gonna get Jax
let's talk about
afterwards.
I would say similar to Liu Kang with Kung Lao. Some characters, the next one we're going to show, we did really redo.
Just stick on the.
I'm just saying,
Stay on subject. Let's go.
similar to Liu Kang, his base loadout, we didn't want to reinvent the wheel. It's the abilities where we did. So
Oh,
let's
man,
just go.
I'm kinda
through it.
scared.
I think we should start with his throws because
Tempest Lao. I'm kind of
Always
scared.
has the best throws.
Yeah.
Plus 20,
always.
plus
Kung Lao
24,
throws are
plus
great in this
25
game.
on block.
Oh, let's do it again.
Start
Sorry.
again.
Damn, this fucking stage, man.
Yep. How
This
many
game has so many stages.
14.
This kind of reminds me of the Outworld Marketplace.
14 and 13.
That looks fun to do.
Yeah.
All right, so
This is not though,
Kung Lao's
but
normal attacks are,
there's
exactly
Tarkatans in
A
the
lot of
back.
chain punches.
yeah, classic
rapid-
Kung Fu.
Yep.
Very, very quick. He has this low attack that advances forward.
Multi-hitting attacks. Multi-hitting strings.
His
Wow.
jump.
Yeah, he looks
is really
super
cool.
fast. I like it.
Very.
Jackie so far has been the
forward jump
fastest
without
moving
attack.
character
Oh
in the
yeah,
game.
yeah. That movement's awesome.
Kung Lao is
Super
definitely
acrobatic.
number 2 right now
Yeah,
that I've seen.
He uses
He's
his
moving
hat,
really
his
fast.
uppercut, his sweep. Like the sweeps look so good. The way
Yeah.
he catches it, so good.
The way it goes around his body. Like
Yeah.
He has. It seems almost like he controls the hat more in this game than he has before. Before it was more of him just throwing it and things like that, but now it seems.
Oh,
like
he has that
controls-
multi-punch
Yeah, he
attack
definitely
back.
uses it more in a martial arts way.
There's a confidence about the way he uses it in this game, I think. Because truthfully, you have to be confident if you're catching a hat.
So I'm
with a
assuming
blade.
that
Right,
that's
hat
true.
recall
Get me comfortable
is
with
part of his base
All right,
moveset
so
if
his
he's doing
special
it.
attack loadout
Yeah.
is, it's pretty much classic
Straight
Kung Lao.
hat,
He's got his
and
hat
then a
toss, and he
callback.
has his ability list is full of different kind of hat tosses you can do. His dive kicks back. His
Oh,
dive
okay,
kick meter
so
runs super
amplified
full.
is probably going to be a move that you could do.
Kung Lao without a dive.
A move that you
is not-
could,
Yeah. Now the requirement for this one is
Customize.
interesting. It's actually hit 2 dive kicks in a row. So if you hit a
Wow.
dive kick, and let's say the opponent's going to do a wake up attack, and you bait it out, jump back, you'll get the crushing blow, which is just nasty.
And when you have a dive kick, to do it 2 times in a row is pretty natural.
I mean, Kung Lao players like to talk about
Wow,
how they're
that's
these
cool.
fundamentalists that are methodical play styles, but they're actually absolute maniacs.
Right. They just travel across screen doing
Right.
dive kicks.
Spin is back. He has an amplified spin.
Spin
that actually
is
goes
back.
Forward, and he gets a bigger combo. He can actually do multiple spins and combos.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
His combos are
yes!
super
I
fun
got
to
to give
do.
you huge props right now.
Yeah?
You were
I
trying to show
love
me that when
seeing
you were at your
combos
desk,
in this
and
game.
It was not working out well for you.
I'm glad that I had forgotten that and there was no pressure because I forgot to panic about doing that, so I was able to do it. So I'm grateful that you didn't cut this promo about, oh, do you think you're going to
Oh,
drop
I
it?
was. I don't do that. I wasn't gonna do that. But you were dropping it.
There you go.
His teleport's back. It does have a new animation though. The throwing the hat down is
Okay,
couldn't
so
be
it's a
cooler.
lot slower.
From teleport, he has a brand new move.
Ooh.
Wow,
Oh.
what?
It's advancing overhead.
That's awesome.
It's an overhead too?
That crushing blow requirement is you have to do it after you hit the throw. So the
Oh
idea
my
here is the
god,
throw,
man. Kung Lao players are going to
Obviously,
go
you
nuts
set it up.
with this
want to
teleport.
duck it,
Right.
and then he has an overhead, which if you are ducking to not get hit by the throw or duck blocking, you then get hit by the overhead. So you do the sequence. While they're on the ground, you go for it again.
That's going to be annoying as hell to fight against online.
Did you already
Oh,
do
I must
it?
have
You
already
need to
done it.
reset
Yeah, I must have already done it.
Yeah, it's like, we've seen it.
All right, there we
There
go.
we go.
So that's his base loadout. Let's go over his abilities. This is where he gets super
Oh,
interesting.
real quick, can't you? You can meter burn teleport too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can actually meter burn the teleport to hide in the ground
Where'd he go? Where'd he
and
go?
then pop up.
And it's cool too. You can actually see what the hat's doing.
Yeah.
Like it's stuck in the ground like that. That's super cool.
All right, so his abilities are extremely unique. So it started off with this orbiting hat. With the hat, unlike orbiting him, which he does have as an option, the hat will orbit the opponent. And now, if the opponent gets knocked into it,
They're stuck in that area. Is
Yeah.
basically it. Oh.
Full combo, huh?
so you can see there, I actually did my low attack. The opponent
That's
got
something that
knocked
could
into
be
it,
like a good
which
corner
means if the
setup.
opponent's looking out for that and they're blocking low, you can go in for a throw, go in for a jump in, whatever. Now, this move is extremely powerful, but you'll notice this is one of the rare moves that actually takes stamina just for using it. I'm not amplifying it. Using the move. So you're going to actually using your resources. Which
Damn, so it
does
takes away
recharge
one bar
to
of
do the
defense
sword
and one
attack,
bar
but
on
it's a-
offense.
There are some other moves too that I don't know if we've completely outlined that.
Yes.
Just performing them does take your offensive or defensive stamina.
It's pretty rare, but you're right. Geras has one. A lot of cancels do that, so this is
Right.
one of them. The second move I gave him is what? Oh, I remember. Buzzsaw hat.
Oh, the classic.
So
It's
it's
back.
kind of like a
Straight
an
hat.
MK3 style, but the cool thing is he can now hold it, and I'm actually moving it around.
Wow.
I'm moving the stick around.
That
completely
animation looks
controlling it.
super good.
And he can amplify it to then stay in place while he's able to move around.
That just sounds nasty.
It's pretty awesome with his setups.
You put the saw on yourself? That's crazy.
How about one more loadout?
All right. I'm pretty hyped. This is
Yeah, Kung Lao's
is
ability.
awesome.
It's again, I hate to repeat myself. A lot like Liu Kang. It's like your base slowdown is your kind of checkmark boilerplate Kung Lao, and then the abilities is where you can go nuts.
Right.
I'm also a huge
So
fan
that's
of
the
this
story
MK3
mode.
style aesthetic.
That's
for
the
Kung
story
Lao.
mode costume that they gave him.
So the first one I gave him is Z Hat. He'll actually
Performance
He paints the Z
Yeah.
on his hands. And then
amplify one. It's
Zorro.
super cool.
He's like, this is coming at you like this.
Yeah, this does really good chip damage. It's super hard to avoid.
It has a huge amount
The
of startup
downside
though.
is you can see the extremely slow startup.
Right.
So, one of the cool things is you can actually cancel out of it.
Sure.
Oh.
And
Okay.
while it does take stamina, you're faking the opponent out.
Right. That's awesome.
I don't know about that
there-
move so
again,
far.
there's another example.
Even
Canceling
canceling
out
it,
of the
like,
Z-hat will take some of your offensive
Yep.
or defensive.
I don't know about that move. It looks cool
It's
though.
it's taking defensive for cancels. And this, I'm 100% all in. He has a stance where he summons the spirit of the great Kung Lao.
Oh,
So I am a huge mark for the great Kung Lao. This guy,
Steve's lore minute, folks.
this guy, without a knowledge
Damn, they went above and
of,
beyond with some of these movesets, man.
guns, rocket launchers, fireballs, pure Shaolin martial arts defeated Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat and saved the Earth realm. There is a reason he is called the Great Kung Lao. No one's calling you the Great Tyler.
No one is.
Ouch.
never.
I have
Ouch.
always wanted to
That
see
was
him in the
uncalled
game,
for.
and I'm super happy that he is so tight. His spirit is in combat.
Because he's just that badass.
He's that great. So Kung Lao gets 3 new moves from it.
All right, let's go through it.
Steve's Lore Minute.
He gets
Oh
projectile.
man.
Ooh.
If he does it 3 times, it gets a crushing blow. He gets an anti-air, and then this is really cool, this low stomp.
Wow, it looks like he
And he
could
can
combo
cancel.
from all of
So
them.
he's taking the power from the great Kung Lao
Yes.
and strengthening his own resolve.
His own resolve,
and power.
yes.
Would that be Grandpappy Lao?
I don't think it's his grandfather. I think it's.
Well, I guess
way
you could
farther
combo
back.
from the anti-air and the low,
great,
from
great
what it
Grandpappy
seems.
Lao?
That would be a question for Dom.
All right. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Definitely tweet him and ask him which grandfather he
Right,
is.
right,
He
right.
definitely
How-
wants
how
to
far
see.
a separation is
Yeah,
this?
definitely tweet him that.
Yeah, we need to know.
Yeah.
Or
that's-
somebody else can tweet him that because we're doing a stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everyone in the chat should tweet him that
Yeah.
right now.
Oh my.
What level of Lao are
Yeah.
they separated? I need to know.
I need to know.
Yeah.
So-
Important questions are important.
Let's go over his fatal blow.
Okay.
I really like the startup because he's reminiscent of MKX. Ah, that's awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah, no.
How's
would
that
hurt.
not a
Yeah,
fatality?
I really like the fatal blows. We just own the fact that they're essentially fatalities.
Yeah, right.
But because it's Mortal Kombat, Kano's fine.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine. He's just gonna get right back up.
All right, so we should do a match with them.
Yeah, let's take a look.
All right,
let's
so
me and Dave
now
will talk a little bit.
since
you and I don't have a lot
they,
of. We haven't played a lot. Oh. Yeah,
Since they're showing
We didn't
3
play a lot of
characters, they're
Kung Lao
actually
matches.
showing off
No,
a
no.
fatality
So
and the fatal
maybe
blow.
in the
Fatality
future,
through
if you're
an
gonna do Liu
actual
Kang,
like
I should
match.
learn Kung Lao. We could do some
So-
of those matches.
Yeah,
at
a
some
little
point.
Shaolin throwdown.
Kind of
I
blew
think
it
it'd be a lot of
with Liu Kang there. I didn't know
So
they were
now
gonna
we
do
get
that
to
right away.
fatality.
And you're gonna do some
So I forgot to
swag
record the
combos.
Liu Kang one,
Maybe.
but
That's
Right after
now
an intro.
we're here.
Human or revenant, one thing is constant.
My penchant for deadly headwear.
Your overheated ego.
There's been some.
So now we're
roastings
here
today in
watching
the
the Kung Lao one.
I absolutely
What the hell is
love
his fatality gonna
Kung
look
Lao's
like?
face and his facial
I do know that we
Yes,
got
I have to say, even in the
a little
the trailer
peek
that we just
of his
did, like,
fatality
it
in
just
the
looks
story mode.
So good.
My,
His expressions are so.
He
good.
has 2 great ones. When Geras comes back, And that one
Hey.
where Scorpions.
It's in the street.
It's in the trailer.
Hey.
When he says our future is insane.
Right.
Like that's my favorite. That's probably my favorite line of the whole thing in the trailer.
Yeah,
And
I like the
his-
smirk when he cuts off Gareth. Like that was easy, and the smirk that he makes.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm talking about.
oh,
It's
so
great.
good.
And I love when Scorpion shoots the spear at the door and it misses them, and they're both like, whoa.
I just we big props to the animation team, the facials of the game.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, and people on Twitter are talking about it too, which is really cool for us to like see the team
right,
get
here we
this kind of
go.
props because it does look so good.
Yep. All right, what we got?
The way he teleports down
Yep.
will never get old to me.
That's a fatality,
He
all
looks
right.
So obnoxious.
That was really good. That's the one that we
Oh,
actually
yeah.
did get in the story mode trailer,
super
so
good.
kind of already seen
One
that
more
one.
character?
But that is
we
Kung
were
Lao,
cruising
ladies and
through this.
gentlemen.
We are going.